God greetings. I would like to welcome you again. This is HULDA OFFENBAUER. Today we are talking about a topic that is very broad. I've been approached with the question of whether this sorcery and magic is generally evil and dangerous, as we hear. Of course, one could talk about that for a very long time. So I thought to myself, this question is for the one or the other, perhaps nevertheless topical, and therefore there is now here a short audio with an answer. Magic is always about looking behind the scenes, back to the roots. Who is behind it? There is a spirit behind everything. Do you not know whose spirit you are children of? Jesus said to his disciples. We have to be careful, because if Jesus said this to the disciples, how much more must we be careful not to be infected with such spirits? Because with magic and sorcery, you can enter the invisible realm of the spirits, and there you can manipulate and command. But the other side also knows this. There are in the invisible reality the good and the bad powers, and there one can cause something with the right things. Therefore, these bad ones work also with language, with writing, with rituals, and with symbols. Why? Because the monkey of God always imitates everything. Monkey see, monkey do. The Bible has 3 terms for magic and sorcery. First, the Greek word magoueo. This means to perform magic or the spell. The magician is magos. From this is derived our word magician. Second, there is the Greek word periargos. This means someone who practices sorcery and arts. It is also translated as someone who deals with things that are none of one's business. Periargos also means to walk around. I immediately went bang, and the Holy Spirit pulled out the Bible verse for me, and this is 1 Peter chapter 5:8 in reference to walking around. Be sober and watch, for your adversary the devil walks around like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. He goes about, going about. Periargos, magic arts. But the fact is that he only goes around like a roaring lion. That is, he roars and shouts so that you get scared and flinch. But we are not supposed to do that, because he only seeks whom he can devour. That is, he cannot devour everyone, but only those who are frightened, who get scared. Fear is the opposite of knowledge and trust. If I know who's behind it and trust that God is above things, then I don't need to be afraid when the lion roars, because then I put him in his place and say, be quiet. The third Greek word is pharmakeia. It is translated with sorcery, magic, but also with poison, poison mixing, pharmacy, medicine, and drugs. This is today's magic and sorcery of the end times, our pharmacy. There is someone else, and that is this abrasax. From it the spell abracadabra is derived. This might be one of the names of Rumpelstiltskin, because it is translated with Our Father, Lord of the Hosts, Mithras, Yahweh, the God of the Jews, Gnostic Lord of the world, which is demon, God Satan. He has the light and the dark world in itself, like this god Janus. So many names for Rumpelstiltskin. That is already quite confusing, what he came up with there. It is important that we always consider the respective being. And when it's about the light and dark world, here the angel of the light is meant. He always looks so good. And if it looks so good, how can it be bad? Pharmacy, for example. Well, if it helps, how can it be bad then? Don't you know whose brainchildren you are? I would like to come back to this Abrasax. You surely know, at least my generation, this musician Carlos Santana. And you surely know his song Black Magic Woman, do you? Or his song Sambatie. He packed all that into his album Abrasax. Isn't that funny? I have dealt with the lyrics. They are really interesting. You can also enchant with music. I always ask myself, why did certain groups like the Rolling Stones, AC/DC, the Beatles, and so on have this world fame? Yes, they had world fame. And who do you think was behind that? Who lifted them up so high? May the Spirit of God lead everyone into the full truth and also convict them of the great danger behind using magic and sorcery. Whether it is white magic or black magic or pharmacy, we cannot get out of this. Who does sin is the sin servant, and therefore it is very important who has dealt with such sorcery or magic once. Because, for example, in times of youth, when one thought it is funny and all the others have also done it, please, it is essential for you to speak the rejection prayer. You can find this on my homepage under downloads. In this sense, fingers away from sorcery and magic. That is a fire, and there one comes easily into the burning. In this sense, I wish you God's richest blessings.